Today I'm taking a look at the indicator dial kit. Okay, so we do got our mag base. This is a switchable magnet. Got plenty of adjustments on here so that we can get this to reach whatever it is that we are trying to gauge. And we even have a fine adjustment on. So in the event that we need to get this to move the slightest amount, we can use that to make that happen. This is our indicator dial. We can see that this is designed for a 0 to 1 inch measurement, and that is in increments of 0.001, so 1/1000th. If we push that in, we can see that a small movement will give us quite a bit of movement on that gauge. We do have a lock right here for the face, so we can move the entire face so that it lines up with whatever it is we're trying to measure. So if we want to start at exactly 0, we can do that. We also have these adjustable marks, so if we need to flag off an area, make it easier to remember, we can use those for that. So you can see right here, this is going to be 0 to 10 thousandths. So if we just need to move 10 thousandths, that is how far we would move it. If we do a full rotation, that would be 100 thousandths, so 1/10 of an inch. And if we look at that center gauge, that'll let us know exactly how many rotations we put in. 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, and so on. And here, we have got a 22-piece point set. So it comes with this point installed, but if we want to, we can remove this, and we could change that out to anything else that might be more accommodating. So for example, if we wanted to get inside of a race, something like that, we could use this point to make that happen. We got a bunch of different lengths in rounded and flat tips. We got 4 lengths of pointed tips. We got some more rounded and flat tips. We got some more rounded and flat tips. We got some needle tips, and then we got our bent tip. So pretty much anything that you would need depending on what you need to measure. And if we want to attach that to our base, just drop that on the thread and lock down that thumb nut wherever we want it to be. And that base is fairly stout even without having the magnet on. That can hold up our indicator. So I got a piece of stock in here and I want to just touch off. So I'm going to take the tip and touch that to our stock. So right there. And I can take the indicator and I'm just going to touch that onto the table. I want to try to make sure that we are getting that as straight as we can get it. And we can set to our needle right there. And I want to take off about 1/4 inch. So it's going to go 2 cycles around and then up to the 50. And there we go. Got a perfect 1/4 inch cut. Repeatable. It can go as deep as I want to go. I know I'm always going to hit that edge. Never going to go too far on it. So overall, that is a very nice little indicator.